kitchen, but it wasn't the kitchen, you know, that bullshit. But this was, I was in a helicopter and I'm flying it and I'm not flying it well and it's all cloudy around us and it's bouncing off the ground and, you know, it's going up and I'm looping the fucking thing and I turn around and my dad says, pull up on it. And I look back and I'm like, oh shit, there's my dad here. And he's telling me how to fly this thing clearly, like he's done it before. He knows exactly what I'm supposed to do up there. I'm nervous because obviously this would be an emergency situation that I would ever be fucking attempting to fly a helicopter. And I feel that in my dream. So I start to get it, we're getting ready to go under an overpass and I pull up and then we get it level and we come up and then this other helicopter comes over alongside of us. And my father, I look back, he's face down now. And I don't know if he's dead or passed out or what. This helicopter comes up, opens their side door. Our side door opens. And my dad just points over at it. And then I fucking woke up. And I was like, that is probably the answer to everything and absolutely nothing at fucking all. But to me, I don't dream like I've never dreamt like that. And I was like, wow, that was so I've certainly looked into that a bunch as like you need to fucking, you know, take that jump, trust and take that leap wherever it's going. And that's what I've been doing for a while.
You know, that story broke my heart a little bit.
I didn't mean to break it.
No. All that shit breaks my heart. At the same time, very proudly. Now, hilarious this morning. We were talking to these fathers in the car. Hey, I'm coming back in February. I go for a month this time. And I think Lee wanted to take his car and crash it into the fucking house.
I love my dad, but it's a long time since I've been there.
That is a long time.
Don't.
And you were tormenting me the entire time. Yeah, I have a Mexican girlfriend whose mother doesn't speak English. The entire weekend in front of me, he'd be going, hey, Mr. Zay, let's call the mother-in-law. Let's get you guys together. Like, well, she doesn't speak English, and he would go, perfect.
God, he was down for anything. But you don't understand. We're a guy like myself. Have you ever gotten over your father's death?
I mean, honestly, no. I've never gotten over that one. That was, I've gotten better about it with time, and I've certainly dealt with it. But there's, I mean, especially having a kid now too. You know, can't help but not think of him being that age. I'm 42. He was 42. Like that goes through my mind. I always say this: I want to be something. And my father was everything, and I love the man. But I want to be something that he never was, and that's an old man. I want to be an old man.
They say that. I don't give a fuck if you slag off. I don't give a fuck if you don't show up. As long as you keep trying to get that out to where I see you and spend time with you, that means more to me from any human being, especially me who lost my dad. That's what you guys don't realize at all. You know, I call you 10 times a day. Once I start liking you, Ryan, you're going to get called for all hours.
About nothing, he'll call you. You're like,
But he said once I start.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Because people have been taken away from me. So the people I like, I want them to make sure we have no missing cuts.
he got me really high one night, and it was the night that we were yelling at this dude on the phone, like threatening to beat him up. And then he called me, don't answer the door when the cops come. I mean, 15 minutes.
Can you imagine if somebody called for this is Joe? Did you hear about Joe? He had a heart attack in his sleep. Oh my God, he's gonna fucking cry. But then he's gonna go, that motherfucker was calling me last night, telling me not to answer the fucking phone. Do you understand? That's man, if you have a relationship with a fucking parent, and you know, this is why I'm missed in so many ways of my ex-wife, because she knows how I felt for years. You don't have a parent, you're yearning for me.
Oh yeah.
You're yearning for me. And sometimes I might not like a motherfucker. Also, I'm at the store. Comic, I might not like walking in, but I'll come and go, this is my dad, Julie. And I'll go, that'll turn my whole perspective. Now I'm going to give this guy a second look. I didn't like this guy. He was behind the train. It looked like I have a great relationship.
And his dad is also there.
And his dad is there.
That's supportive.
You know, I respect that. And people don't realize as they get older that, you know, that's a big issue in those nursing homes. When somebody comes to visit you, my nephew is here, you know, you make like a big deal when you're old. So just say it because it's big that people even fucking thinking of you. You know, I was telling, when I was like 16, I was a kid. I used to hang out at my mother's bar. There was a bookie there right now. If I think of people who made me laugh growing up, nobody made me laugh on it. Because he would always say perverted things to me. Like he would always ask me for this and sweet yet. He would ask, I don't know. He would, like if I come comment or something, he would ask me if I'd eaten chicks' assholes and all this shit. When I was like 10, he would ask me for, and I started thinking this motherfucker's crazy. But I don't have, you know, he was at my mom's bar every day. And I learned to love him and his brother, and he had kids and daughters who were really dynamite. And after my mom died, they closed the bar and they went job there. And I said, well, I love mom and I had to make some money. And the guy told me, so he gave me a job. I was like 18. And there was no bar backing job for 98 days. This guy hired me as a bar and shop bar. And Arnado now sat, Arnado was his name. And he would sit there in the afternoon to take number till 3. How the fuck he did it? And he was a bookie. He got maybe 50% of what he took in. He was probably taking in 10,000 a week, guys. He'd sit there all day. Remember in those days when you come into bet a number, you gotta have a drink. Give him a drink, please. On me, you pay him. Boom, you leave. Arnado would be packed at 3 o'clock. So one night I tell Arnado, listen, I'm bartending till there's lunch. He would always tell me, well, you gotta fix me with that hot chick. Well, you gotta fix me with a hot chick. Well, you gotta fix me with a hot chick. So one Monday I go home with Arnado. Go home at 3 p.m.
Somehow I don't think Arnado's getting a girl.
I'm 18. Arnado's got to be 58. And he's a good looking dude. He's a big guy, like he's got muscles. He's got a big pot belly. Huge. Bigger than mine, the longest short. He went out like 5 feet. And I told Arnado to go show up at 8. And so some chicks can't wait for him. And I had no chicks from my hot chicks from my being there. He was just going to kick out of me. Just because I knew the type of guy he would kick out of me. So he's sitting in the corner. I sent 3 chicks over there from high school. I go sit next to my uncle Arnado. And he don't speak no English. Right. He's Cuban. He don't speak no fucking English. He's fucking sitting there like, laughing. Also, the girl's like, you want to smoke pot? Yeah, I'll smoke pot. I smoke pot. You know what I'm saying? He's old. He's trying to, and I'll never forget the look on his face. Like these people that we young, asking if he wanted to get high. Listen, they used to be regular bamboo, like regular rolling paper, and they used to be big bamboo. And it was like a joint head. And in those days, all those girls were potheads. They used to smoke chocolate traumatized. But girls, that's what they, oh my God, this weed fucking is chocolate tie.
I've had chocolate
tie weed from Jamaica. It would sell up in the little Jamaica incense stores in Harlem in those days. So they rolled the joint of this, and we were smoking pot in the fucking bar in those days. This before medical marijuana, like joint up, and there's Arnado in the corner table with 3 hot chicks. Hot 18-year-old chicks. And they're puffing away, and they're giving them the joint. And he's taking it, and he's doing a Lee at first. And he's giving it to them. But I'm waving at him, and he's waving at me. And he's talking to the girls. And that joint goes around 2 times. And it comes to him the 3rd time. And he hits it. He gets it to one girl. The girl doesn't want it. This is the second girl. And I'm watching him from the bar. But he's a soldier. He gets it.
So everyone says no.
And he keeps getting fucking thing. And he keeps looking at me like he's looking at me like waving at me with the joint, like look at me. And he's giving it to the girl, and he's giving it. And Austin, I give it 10 minutes, I get busy, and I look back, and he's looking at the cheese. He's sideways.
And it's chocolate tie. It's not just regular weed.
And
The high octane shit.
and this motherfucker.
He's still hitting on the way down. That's what I love
This
about him.
motherfucker's
He's going down swinging. He's like, fuck this, I'm here.
he's got a half joint. It's burning his fingers. He's holding out the deal like, and he's still passing the joint to the broad, and they go, no. Finally, I get busy again. I look over, and he's passing on. And the girls got up, and he's snoring. He
just smoked himself to sleep.
Oh my God, we had to carry him home and bring his doorbell and bring the stairs to his wife, 18 years old. Me, Larry McNeil, Darren Reagan, and Glenn Conley.
Oh my God.
Fucking hilarious. Otto's Bar and Grill. Let me tell you how I had Otto's Bar and Grill on fucking lunch.
How do you just take over the business?
Let me tell you how I had these fucking momos on lockdown. All right, so at the end of the night, at the end of the night, you had to register. What they did was you X'd out, which means you paid out, counted your money, they had your credit card, and the cash, and the draw, and the, coming out of that. He would come in the morning. He was a drunk guy, played on the Chicago Bears, Chicago Bulls. I forget what his name was. Give me a couple of days. He was a white guy. He didn't really play. If you look at the lineup in '73 or '72, he was on the Bulls. He was a white guy from Mississippi. In fact, he just died. I looked his name up a couple of months ago. He died. But anyway, to make a long story short, this is what you had to do in those days. So,
Wait. 92, 73 or 73 to 74?
what?
Bulls.
He played 1973. We got to look at the team picture. I don't remember his fucking names.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you look at the roster. That's another way.
Yeah, I'm at the roster.
Teddy Martuniak. That was his fucking name.
Wow, you just pulled that out.
Teddy Martuniak.
That is fucking.
Something I'll never forget. Right in front of Holland Bar and Grill every day from 11 to 6 was a Sabret hot dog cart with those fucking mine. He did not have steak on the stick in those days. And he had moved to 29th Street. He was on the corner of Chapney's in those days, a flower shop across the street. In fact, I used to run with a dude there. His name was Nunzio, a.k.a. his cousin is the kid from The Office, the Spanish Mexican kid. Oscar's Nunzio. How's that one for you? That's how I'm dropping fucking. So let me tell you how I took over this fucking joint. So
Hold on, was this hot dog stand better than mustard's last stand?
yeah, this was hot dog, Sabret, New York style chili with some raw onion. Stop it. That's a bad motherfucking mechanical. In the wintertime, you're out there for shit. All right, so I took the fucking cash.
Where?
Listen to the register.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that they wrote up maybe $2,000 at night. Maybe they did 3,000. So I had 5,000, maybe 4,000 in cash. So swing your bartender was supposed to do it. Remember the shit? It was the day shift and night shift. He was supposed to reach out to the fucking bar, take them out, wrangle him into the box, put the cash in there, the receipt, lick it, go back to the refrigerator, open up the margin, and you go in there, and Martuniak was a drunk. He wouldn't show up for days. So every 10 of them. So I was there. That's as easy as I take an envelope, rip it open, take a 50 and put the thing in the way it was. So now there's a discrepancy on one of the fucking
genius.
things. So now, listen to this, guys.
Bleeding them dry.
I was bleeding them dry when I was working there. Right? Here I am in high school, a senior. I bleed them dry. I had all my buddies down there on Monday nights. They got 3 beers for the price of one. On Alabama Slam, I got them fucked up. Fucked up. We're in fucking height. Well, let's split this last star.
I'm good, man.
No, let's split this half star of respect. We'll do this is the star that they shot. This is the cousin to the star that shot Kennedy in the head. Kennedy was waving in Dallas, and the same star came out of a window. Just blasted him in the fucking head like this.
Are we really splitting this right now? I already had 3.
Oh, you can't walk on one leg. It's Monday. I got the jams, brothers and sisters. You gotta lead by motherfucking example. You know what I'm saying? Just because you march up and down the street don't mean you're fucking starting a revolution.
What?
So they fired me.
Yeah.
Football. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. In those days, I was fucking
He's definitely got a key guy.
That's the first thing they did to me. That's the first thing they did to me. That's the first thing I did when they gave me the key.
I put all my money on Joey Diaz as a key guy.
So what I did was, ready for this one, I fucking would go to the city, get fucked up, and then I get at 6, my friends go, we need more coke. Fuck it. Take me down the Hollows. Open up the bar, go to the back, take it out. And now, since I wasn't working there, there was 4 envelopes. I take a regular envelope and take one whole one. Like fucking
For later.
So every envelope would be
No surveillance in there. Yeah.
No, it was 1982. And then they finally then they said fucking because of Bagolino work, chicken Bagolino, my cousin was mobbed up. So he was dating a friend of mine, like Rabbi. My pussy was so good that he shook me down and he came to me and said, "Listen, you gotta stop robbing." Because they were gonna deal with, you know, like, oh, they were in your fucking house. I said, your little brother's fucking white. How dare you? Say you're gonna shake me down. I'm serious. You robbed that place again. So when we hooked up after 20 years, it's the first thing I told him. My pussy was so good. Between you and her fucking little pussy.
Very honest.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's my brother. I talk to him once every 10 minutes. I keep out saying, this is a fucking shoot deal. I'm like, shoot deal. Oh my God, I used to take all the shit like that all the time. For months, I believe it. I bled them for about 90 days to figure out that I had to keep.
And it's all within 90 days?
I got fired probably in May, and I robbed until September. The whole summer. You want to go down? You want to go down the shore? You want to go down the shore 4 in the morning? Give me right down the Hollows. We're going to go down the shore.
I didn't get right in.
Oh my God, this was so fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy.
So you just get a new job every 90 days.
And rob in between. Remember, in those days we had hash rays. So we had a tab at hash ray. We go in there and rob chips. We still rob hash rays. Yeah. We put us in the fucking tab. Once we take over your fucking restaurant, and I just I had another place. And I met him in the halfway house. His name was Antonio. These are looking like the father. He had the best Italian food in the fucking Colorado at the time. The best in both. The best fucking bolognese I ever tasted. Well, you couldn't taste the lamb. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you put.
Yeah.
The
ram.
The hoof. So you couldn't taste. And he told you he had a baker. And I used to do, in those days, I was doing stand-up. You know, Tuesdays was my big night at the program. So on Mondays, I would have material. So I go to Ladizio and sit with the baker and I drink coffee and eat pastries all night. Make pastries. And I just sit there and eat all the fucking samples, ice cream. And I would sit there. I had that place shaking down.
How do you keep all these people straight? So like I could go for some pastries. A little daisy.
I just go with these. I'm not on the glass. And Joe Koch, I still talk to. He owns a bagel place in Mississippi. I would knock on the glass. He'd open the fucking.
Your reach is impressive.
I'm talking. If I'm in fucking Mississippi, that guy fed me.
Wait, did you fuck with him so much that you had to move to Mississippi? Or
No, he sold his house. That's my brother. Joe Koch is still my brother. He had a daughter that passed. They sent me an invitation to graduation on Thursday. On Monday, they called me. She was dead. Jeez. I still got the card. I light a candle for my spirits. And I had the card they sent me. He's my brother, Joe Koch. What do you think about Joe? Joe Koch was a white dude from Mississippi. He used to hit it off. And you guys know
where you met him in Denver.
I met him in Colorado. He was the chef. Me, him, and his wife was tight. When they had Julia and they had the other child, Emma.
Subject to U.S. law since 2013. All people with GM-modified mRNAs are legally transferable.
I'd be alone with him and I'd go off on pussy and shit and stuff. He's the first man ever to get away with Joey, excuse me. I don't like the type of language. And I loved him so much that I would fucking say, you know what? I get it.
Was he older than you?
No, maybe 2 or 3 years. He just didn't like when I spoke perverted. He didn't mind if I said the curse word or if I said a racial slur. He didn't mind. But he got pissed off if I said fucking the ass.
That was his line.
He didn't fucking like it at all. He used to say, dog, you can't go like that. But
Got a line somewhere.
beef
knew
with
who he was.
when I got into the beef with John, my wife's boyfriend. I was a fucking guy from no problem. It was a white dude from Mississippi. And then like I called him fucking dirty. He had enough respect for me that I was going. He was like, I'll pick her up and I'll fucking drop her.
That's awesome.
You know, knock him out. So you know what? I called him on Monday because on Monday I'm like, I can't leave his daughter. So he was like, well, sometimes I'm thinking about it. So I can't talk right now. I'm making things. He gives some shout outs and get shot. I'm having a great time.
Oh, me too. Thank you
Virus
so much.
Action Sports Performance Wear. They sent us some rash guards.
Oh yeah, thank you.
For me and Lee to wear for you. So I put mine on today. Fucking comfortable as shit. Great material. It's durable. You know, I haven't beat it up a couple times. I wore it today, but I'll tell you, I just want to thank them, give them a shout out. I think I got the. I hope I crossed it. I always try to be very,
You always do that.
My man's name is Travis at virusinfo.com. 888-607-0990. It's virus. Yeah, this is great stuff. Virus. This actually is my performance. Also, Jamie Stanley, my girl Lady Jane, Brian Singer, friend of mine from VMAC, Amber Myers, Brandy Lynn, Zach Albertson, Mike Levin, Evelyn Black Price, and Pat Shea. You can ask with this little motherfucking podcast.
What about? I'm blanking on his name right now. Our dude in Chicago in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
he got in an accident.
I don't know. Kern.
Michael Kern.
Listen, that motherfucker.
He's tough as shit.
He's tough as shit. Yeah, but shit, I told him, I said, listen, I ain't even worried about you because you're in a wheelchair. You still sling dick. You smoke dope with 3 fucking legs. Who gets their dick sucked in a wheelchair? Nobody gets their dick sucked. He's a freak. I love him with all my fucking heart. He goes to all the shows.
Yeah, he's doing stand up now.
Is he? Yeah, he's trying. He's a good dude, man. I've known him for years. And then we became tight. So what else is going on in your world?
I gotta go to the bathroom. Can I do that? Can I do that?
Take your time, but hurry up. We got shit crapping like it is. You want to eat another star or what?
I can't believe you made me do that.
You want to roll another joint? We can roll another fucking smoking on Periscope. Let these motherfuckers know we running shit. Lee Sayatico, my brother from a different Manone.
Hey, buddy.
I'm very happy that the old man out of here went to get sushi.
No, yeah, thank you.
Went to the fucking
He
store.
loves it, man. He watches. He always calls me. Joey did a great Periscope this morning. He goes, I always get high when I'm watching him. He's not even smoking. He just because he always blow the smoke in the camera. He's like, I feel high.
I fucking love those
So he loved it.
Periscopes in the morning. I really do have a great time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like this when I got up. And I was so fucked up when I went to bed. And I got up this morning, guys. I got some coffee and all the gym. And I'm starting to write. After 20 minutes, I go, what am I doing? I got some sativa outside. I had blast off 3 or 4 hits of this little hash pipe. And now I got a little hash pipe. So now I break the hash off me. And I just put it in the pipe. And I sprinkle a little loose.
Are you done?
I just
What do you call that?
old school.
Because it's a hamburger.
Yeah, no, I didn't make no Puerto Rican accent. I got so fucked up.
Oh my god.
It took me from about 5:45 to 6:45. White beaches right there. And I was fucking ready by 6 and slept till 7:30 in the morning. I was wiped out. I was so fucking honest. You know what? I wrote for an hour and a half. And then I got up. I went to a nice jiu-jitsu class with John Bud and VMAC. I got my fucking alignment in the car. I did a lot of shit the last 3 or 4 days.
Exactly what I was doing today. Painting walls, moving cars.
A few guys that were in comes up with a surgery. Really fucking likes you.
That's nice to hear. Thank you.
You're very easy going for a guy from Baltimore. People always say you're a real stand-up guy. You know, you get time, whatever.
No, I've never done. I've hung
the
around
first time you've
quite
been
a
asked
few
that?
people who have. Ron is the best.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh my God.
No.
I was in fucking
What was your
my favorite hustle always has been the process of that is the one I
coke burn?
process of getting them. Just tell them what you think. Let's say right now, everything ended today. Everything ended today. Everything ended today. I had to feed my family. I was booking numbers. 30 days of having just take action. If somebody calls on 10,000, we pass on 5,000, and you can make a small business. And if you get someone that knows 20,000, they may be okay. And in today's economy, you collect, you get 7 people, and they pay you fucking money. We should do that. Yeah, it's that fucking different dimension of PayPal. What's the money? So
doing it as a guy in the neighborhood and getting their cut.
And the thing is,
Bless you.
the thing is that, you know, a bookmaking charge becomes something else if you do it online. Mail fraud or something like that. It's not because by the time it's going to work out. It's a lot better to sit and fucking do it. Scratch the back. And most people do it like a regular person. They go, I gotta go scratch the back of my throat.
I'm glad that happened. I used to work at UPS in Baltimore, and I worked there for a few years, and I, worked my way up to supervisor and everything. I was fucking hustling. I've been on my own since 16. I ended up moving with my grandmother, and she dropped dead in front of us. She was the only one that wanted us. And then boom, we're out, and it's on. Okay. There's been no one to ever ask to borrow, $1 or nothing. So I worked at UPS, and I put myself through college, and I would work there like 10 to 2 was my shift, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. And I started working doubles, and I would go right from college. I'd go 4 to 2. In Baltimore in the winter, those trucks coming up out of Tupelo, Mississippi and stuff. If there's a blizzard somewhere on the way, you're waiting until 4 or 5 in the morning for that truck to get there. And these guys are union; they're full time. One of the few hubs and still in the country that has full-time guys. So these dudes are twice a yard waiting for that paycheck. And there will be a dude down in the cafeteria. So it's a big building. So this cafeteria, I'd say maybe had like 15 or 20 food, vending machines, some subs and whatever. You had your choice of it. And there was a dude named Pat who was not a UPS employee. He was employed by a company that owned all the vending machines, and he was paid by them, and the job was assigned to him by the state to refill those vending machines all day long. Now, he was there, and he ran that thing. What I'm talking about. He was the Joey Diaz of that fucking thing, and he knew everybody. He was like, hey, what's going on, Joey? Like, he knew everything about everybody. This motherfucker's on the job. Everything about everybody. And he was the guy. He was the fucking guy. So what happened was he came home. Let me just tell you, this was his story. Okay, I'm repeating his story. He came home and he found his best friend in his bed with his wife, and he shot both of them. And as he'll tell you, this was before temporary insanity or passions, crime of passion and all that shit. This was, back then, this was just all murder. And attempted murder. That's what this shit was called. So, he's like, I just couldn't believe it. So I fucking went in there and I just shot. And he said, I got 20. He got 20 years. He said he did 18 for good behavior. And then when he got out, the state assigned him this job. This is his job now, is to take, and also to raise, he's got grandkids and shit. This time he's white hair at this point, probably mid-60s. Cool as fucking guy. I mean, these are the guys I love. Like, I always say, that shit to me is Americana. Like, this guy's filling these machines until straight up, like, I can't shit. So He's running football. He's running basketball. Whatever the fuck you want. Everything.
Every
Okay?
day you're waking up, your mind's going.
And every day he would just use. People understand his system, but you get it. I mean, when you run numbers, you use the existing lottery. You just don't give the government your money. You give somebody else your money, and you're going to get more money tax free. So every night when he would leave, he'd leave around 7 o'clock. He'd do like an 11 to 7 shift or something. Long day. Just sitting there. He knew everybody. You go down, you say, I want to go to the bathroom, and you leave the primary where you're unloading and loading, and you go down the step, you go by his table in the cafeteria, because, you know, it's empty now. You just go by his table, right on the table on a napkin, pick 4, pick 5, every fucking night. And all the way to the top, gave that motherfucker their money. We all played in one night. I bounced around, so much shit happened. We ended up my brother and I ended up getting into this apartment. And I was like, I'm just going to play the pick 4 of this new address. Something good's got to come out of this shit. So one night I get there and Pat's like, Ryan, I said, I hit traffic, man. He goes, you hit? I said, don't fucking tell me you hit, Pat. He said, yeah. I said, come on, Pat. And I think it was like 6, 5, 4, 6 or some shit. And it hit, it was boxed. It wasn't a straight, but it was still 2,500 that I could have fucking given. And there was no cell phone days back then. I'm not going to text them and shit. Like, Pat put that shit in for me. He's like, oh, yeah, it's all right. What he is right now.
I got arrested in November of 87. Okay.
Hold on. November of 88.
November of 87.
87. Okay.
But my madness started. My real drug madness. Like my life, that was crazy. Struggling and shooting. Happened was I was selling soup, so much money, and I was slowing down, and I was slowing down, it was just a joke. And I said, you know what, I got to quit this protest. And I said, we're going to go over to Holliston, Dodge Chrysler. They had the Dodge building, the Chrysler building. The Chrysler building, after 3 days, I realized those 4 guys were doing as much coke by themselves as the 14 guys.
Holy shit.
There's days you would go in there, there's your customer. I get the whole hang of the operation. Now there's a kid I got on mental control. I got this moron on mental control. His name was Rabbi. And he used a red marker pen. So what I would do is, I learned as a salesman that you gotta crack it leaders, get them off their game, and then you pick up where they left off. Sometimes it's backfire. You're very good at it. You can do something. It's like you're a great salesman. But I come up here and I go, please get me 18% of this deal. So that right there is playing with your head. That's psychological warfare. Right. There was a kid in there that I had on lockdown. There was 2 guys. I had Rob Dan and I had this other kid. He was fucking somewhere up north, North Dakota. And they had no weed. And I could get weed. So I buy a barrel and take like 3 ounces and I wet the weed and puff it up and get like and then he'd take it up and it'd dry out. And he'd go, I don't know what the fuck's happening. People yell at him. I waited, it was 14 ounces. I get it up there, it's 12 and a half. Fucking hilarious. Every time he came back out, I had him on lockdown. Listen, I don't know what happened. It ain't gonna happen next time. Yeah. Next time I'd even take more. I put ice cubes in there. Oh my God, I had that motherfucker. I had rocks in the bottom of the bag. Little chunky rocks that I would put little rocks into the buds. I was horrible. So I have this fucking moron, but I got this other moron that was driving me crazy. He was a very good salesman, very aggressive. But I wanted to bonus everybody. And there was only one way I could control this guy. So he had a red Parker pen. And I let him take it up as a customer. I let him demo ride it. And then when it came time to sell the car, there was one detailer, he would leave his pen on the desk. And I would go in there and take the fucking pen and do the deal. He'd come in and go, excuse me, I can't find my pen. And he'd walk around for 20 minutes looking for that pen. And he'd go back in there until he found his pen. So he telling me, go home and come back to me.
Come on.
Oh my God, it was hilarious. And I do this to him every 3 days. I'd steal his red pen. If I saw his red pen laying out there, I'd clip that fucking pen and he would crack. But here's what gets better. He had 4 kids in his life. And he did more blow than fucking everybody. I mean, this guy would do blow and he
all the car guys.
All the blow. But this guy, I never saw anything like it. Listen, at this time I knew my weakness was coke. But I also knew I couldn't do it in the daytime. So I would try to hold off till 6 o'clock and 7. This kid Rob did blow all fucking day. From 8 in the morning, he'd be in there doing a little laundry. Once he'd put a piece of gum in his mouth, he'd be fucking that gum up. You know those coke dudes, they'll fuck a piece of gum up. They'll chew that fucking gum with anger, you cocksucker. Right, so Rob would suck this gum to the death. Rob was selling coke. Rob was like, fuck it. I'm doing this. I used to do myself, got a big package. So go to the Dodge guys and whatever, but you didn't know. But I used to watch him, you know, people don't count the surveillance. I used to watch him, but he used to have those ceilings that popped up and he would hide his coke in the ceiling of this place. Guys, listen to me. You know George Kaladinsky that called him to the podcast?
Of course I know.
George was renting cars out to the girls at the strip club from the Dodge place for $100 a week with a license plate. Listen to me. You want to talk about running a joint?
Yeah.
Plus, we both had demos, top of the line demos that they didn't even know they had. Only the bank knew that they had it. We would take those cars as soon as they got there. Guys, this wasn't a fucking joke. We were robbed. Now, here's what gets better.
How do you keep all this stuff in your head?
I had the key to the vending machine. I would go in there every morning. The soda machine would take the money, transfer it to cash. Some white dude would put cash back in the thing. I would go in there, there'd be $300 in cash. I'd take $200 off the top and a couple cans of soda. I had the key, and I put it right back in the bookkeeper's fucking desk. I mean, the game I was running there was horrific. I robbed the lot guy. The lot guy was trying to sell coke too. I asked him one morning, "Where's your coke?" Because I got it at home. I sent him on a mission to go get a car in Lake, but I wanted to rob his house. Fucking hilarious.
Are you serious?
He came back. Somebody robbed my house. And, I've been here all day. So I don't know what the fuck it is. Fucking horror show.
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy you came on.
I am too, man. Thank you for coming through.
I was trying to get it. Crazy.
Yeah, right. Successful. Yeah, we have great food. How long do you do? Let's say 3.5 years. Josh Roberts.
Simone.
Yeah, Simone's. I'm doing his.
Okay,
Yeah,
somebody.
that's right, yeah. But Simone's been on a few times. Yeah, he's great. Yeah.
I'm happy. I try to get out there more. It's just, you know, people pick me out. I don't have Skype here. It's tough to give your podcast the best attention.
Yeah, I agree.
I did everybody's podcast one bar, and I said, you know what, I'm missing something. They go on the road.
A little bit. I go on the road.
And Jay Larson's your partner.
That's right.
You go on the road with him also.
Both. We've done Crab Feast stand-up shows where we've gone to like Seattle and Portland and done shows, and then I'm up in Sacramento this week actually. My sign up here Thursday to Saturday. You know, I'll go do like a one nighter in Chicago or something like that, all out of the podcast. Yeah, and you know, Tom Segura, he's one I talk to all the time about.
Yes, in Seattle, right? He's a great guy. People have no idea. I like Tom because people like Tom on his he's a great guy. I like people that take him for I like him like that's great.
Well, that's why Jay and I work so well together. He's the same way. Yeah, he's fucking great. No. Jay just fucking played straight up. Like, if they want to hear this shit, they'll just be like, no, they don't want to fucking hear this shit. He's just straight, like, it's straight. Yeah, that's great. He's doing his thing. Thank you. This was fun. I know, it takes forever.
Toronto this weekend. It's gonna be really fun. I have a live find you right now. I'm gonna get this high at the. Have you been to the underground, Toronto? We're gonna have a live find you radio with Derek Birch, and then on Saturday I'm doing a podcasting seminar at the Comedy Bar. So go to leeside.com for tickets. I'm really excited. It's super hot right now. I have like 400 milligrams, but I'm really, I think it's really cool. And actually, I got Lepson to give people free hosting if you come. So it's go to leeside.com.
Listen, I want to welcome you sponsors to the family. I know you're around. They're great fucking excited about us getting.
It's really cool.
All right, you know your time is precious. You want to read your mind. That's the what's out there. One of your fucking lines about trying to get it right. You know, there's a lot of nonsense on the internet. Listen, I like magazines. I don't know about you guys. I go to the dentist office and I pick up fucking leaves. My wife gets Rolling Stone. I've been reading Rolling Stone today when I was a kid. I was fucking reading that. But you know what I like about Rolling Stone? I'm such an ass fan. There's 5 or 6 pages. They show you little events. You know, when you're 13, if you're 22 and you still wait for the beginning issue, you got fucking problems. But anyway.
But you told me about it and I downloaded it. It's just, you can download like mag issues. It takes 3 seconds and you have like the full magazine. Like sometimes like I'm sick of reading just like text articles. Like I like actually looking at the pictures.
You want the whole magazine.
Yeah.
And next issue gives you.
Yeah, no, it gives you the whole magazine.
And they give you magazines like People, Vogue, Esquire, Time, and they let you dive deeper into the story with interactive content for richer reading experience. Sign up for next issue right now. You'll get immediate access to all the top magazines, including back issues and exclusive videos and photos and stuff like that. Let me tell you what's on here, right? Like for example, let's say you want to read.
You got Maxim.
They got People. They got Newsweek. They got Hello Canada, you Canadians up there. See, I'm always thinking of you. They got the Bloomberg Business Week. I mean, this is the real deal. Lee, when you fly, what do you do? Before you fly, you want to read your magazine? The hell yeah. What do? They got Car and Drive. They got Cleaning.
When you sign up for the app, and it takes you like what ones of these look good. And magazines are expensive, so I wouldn't buy all these magazines, but actually click all of them. And you can just scroll. They have they can recommend articles to you, or you can just go and click on whatever one you want to read. It was legitimately pretty cool.
Now the best part about this, next issue is offering you a free trial. Right now, when you go to nextissue.com/Joey and Capitals, all right? Again, you can try next issue free. Right now, when you go to nextissue.com/Joey and capital letters, all right? Give it a shot. Have I ever fucking seen you wrong, people? And it's free. Go to nextissue.com/Joey for a free ride, all right? Number 2, you know me, 86, always bring you the best in fucking e-smoke. Why? 1,200 guaranteed bucks. You're not gonna get that fucking to the store. Now you gotta fill it up yourself at home. You got shit on your desk. You're a businessman. You ain't got time to have to get 5 86 for 50 fucking bucks. You understand me? 5 to 50. You get 4 cigars and a 24 milligram cigarette. You do whatever the fuck you want. 5 to 50. Go to 86 right now and press in.
Joey's Church.
Boom! I get 5 to 50. Number 2, on it. I ain't gonna tell you again. Alpha Brain, complete earth-grown nootropic. You understand me? You're fucking around here today. Plus Alpha GPC, and then you see you left. This is the real deal, Holyfield. You can't take this shit. You're forgetting stuff. You don't know whether you want to eat a pussy. You're not decisive. Go for Alpha Brain right now. 100% money back guaranteed. If you don't like the product, we don't even want the fucking product back. Nobody does that. That's why I believe it. Aubrey believes in this product. So do me a favor, go to Honey and look at the great selection of supplements they got. I can't give you a deal on the barbells and the fucking ropes and the vest. But as far as supplements are concerned, I'll give you 10% off. Go to the box and press that. Boom! 10% off your first order. I ate 3 stars and a little fucking parched right now.
I ate 3.5.
Shut up. I'm taking a couple to the bed. Number 3, nailedinlife.com right now. Don't worry about it. Listen, nailedinlife.com right now. Let's say you're into vapor smoke. Let's say you're into edibles. You live in California. Nailed It Life has the best selection of vapor pipes for all this fucking thing, the scrapers. But the reason why I like them is that vapor pen. They ain't fucking around. 100% money back guarantee. They give you 20% off your first order. So a vapor pen is 50, you get it for $40. Money talks and bullshit walks. It's Monday. We ain't got time for chitter chat. And hit me up, Joey. I live in Illinois. Will they send it out to me? The only thing you're getting is a bomb in the mail. No fuck on it. A shout out. I love you guys. Next issue. Welcome aboard. Please go to nextissue.com/Joey and get your free subscription right now. 86, you know me, 550 and nailedinlife.com. Who means hermano? One more time. Excuse me. Yes. One more time. My main man, motherfucking Ryan Sickler. He'll be at the Sacramento Punchline this weekend. That's right. Throwing some fucking heat up there. It's a great club. They got great wings. The waitresses are hot. The Paul Blonde always throwing heat. And those fucking thighs. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, I'm at the DC Improv. You know me. Spreading the love in the nation's capital. Smoking big reefer. A shout out to my girl, Mrs. Obama. You know I love you. I'm looking for that ass. I'm looking for that presidential little muffler. I'll sniff that motherfucker like I own it. I'll put some. When was the last time somebody put that nose in your muffler and sang the fucking national anthem? Thursday night. Kick on the jams, brothers and sisters. I want to thank Ryan Sickler one more time. I want to thank the Flying Jew Lee Sayat. I want to thank myself. But most importantly, I want to thank you bad motherfuckers for staying up tonight and watching the church and what's happening now. Stay black. Have a good week. See you in a few days. It's Wednesday, the 27th of May. Another day in fucking solitary confinement. Thank God Uncle Joey's here to save the day. Kick this motherfucking mule. Oh, shit. Start fucking today, all right? No more fucking excuses. This is the year of the fucking soldier. We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. 27. You're in for another month, cocksuckers, so count it off. It's a beautiful Wednesday to be alive. I got one of my favorite people in studio. I got the mask on. We'll talk more about it. You know, sometimes you got to do the Zoom, but it's so fucking personal. But Professor X-Rug now, community leader, Mr. Alberto Crane. What's going on, brother?
Thank you for having me. Always good to see you.
Always good to see you. I've been watching, you know, when I was going through the jiu-jitsu program, we didn't get to see a lot of tactical fitness, little things. And one day, something occurred that made me go, wow, there's something to this every exercise. So when this break came, I started hitting bags and shit in my backyard. But my stress level was so hard, right? My fear had gone into my psyche. That something made me use the club weights. I went to kettlebells, my back hurt, started doing club weights, and then I just started breaking my wrist and moving my neck around how you told me to do it in the front seat of the plane, and moving around and just move your wrist. And it was just seemed interesting. And I got into you. I got into Rob Miller at 9, but he's swinging like fucking Mickey Mantle bats and shit, you know. He's got like this bat. You gotta hit like a gorilla with it to kill him. You know, like 85 bats. Rouse, light it up with the positive. And then Andy Look, he got a teacher's kickboxing. I don't know what planet he's on. He disappears. He threw him kick, but then he just disappears. He's a skinny white guy. But the only guy who's really laying down the tackle is you. When I called you and I said, I appreciate what you're doing because I got so sick of doing kettlebells that I started doing the swings.
The nickel belt,
Right, and then I started doing a real barn burner with the 50 between your legs, swing up, squat,
shoulder part squat,
squat up, and I started doing those things. 20-minute timer, keep going. Then I throw the kettlebells in a farmer walk, a couple cleans, maybe some high pulls with a 45-pound kettlebell, bent over rows, and the curls. A lot of stretching, and that's good enough. You don't freak out at night. That's better than nothing. So I've been calling you, torturing you about your videos. Stop looking at the fucking camera, you fuck. He teaches something, you look. What are you looking at? This ain't Jack. We showed Jack Laid 18 black pussies. He wouldn't stop. You don't stop. You keep going. But then they kneel, they let up like I'm burning. You kill them. I'm in the room. I'm trying to burn calories. I'm a fat fuck. So I called you up, we were talking, and you said that you had this thing coming out, you wanted to come on. And then we spoke about COVID, and you said to me,
yeah, I tested positive for the antibodies, right? So
when did you do your test?
When? So I did it maybe like this last month.
What it made you?
Just wanted to know, I got sick like in January, February.
Yeah.
So I got really sick. Around the gym, everybody had this like dry cough. It seemed like all the symptoms that everybody had. So just for peace of mind, I wanted to know. And so I went to this place. They do the antibody testing, and I tested positive for all the antibodies that I had. It, well, who knows, right? Who knows how accurate they are? They're always changing the opinions, right? And then the interesting thing was that I've had it. Like, have that all the way up your nose? No, it's a different one. It's a blood test. I don't like that. Yeah. It's the blood test. Yeah, so they just see what it is. What's that? What is it? In your arm or wherever you want. Maybe. No, they take out like.
I got a Chinese doctor. I got to argue with him. I got to fight with him. My own doctor retired. Everything else is bullshit. You give me a shot in the ass, I get anxiety. Then once you shoot that muscle in my arm, I see fucking stars. So I protect the shot, back to my feet. You might get it. That's very important.
He laughs the mask and covers his eyes. I'm just glad that you're actually having this conversation with his doctors.
Fucking high school this mask.
It's been a long day.
So
I'm not. I don't think
was your wife's asymptomatic?
Yeah, she didn't get sick. Kids didn't get sick,
Was they asymptomatic also?
Yeah, they didn't have. They didn't get sick. She didn't get sick in my house.
I think there's two different things we're talking about. You have the antibodies, which means you had it.
Right.
So then there's asymptomatic, which means you had it, but you didn't get sick.
Okay.
Right, so you can have COVID, right, supposedly. Who knows, right, with all the information, like back and forth information, but you can have symptoms, not have symptoms. So what they said, actually, were a third of the people that have gone in have tested positive for the antibodies, meaning that they had it. Some had no symptoms at all. Some had some, and some got, pretty sick.
And can you get it again, or no? 100%?
I don't know. They keep going back and forth, right? The vaccines might work. You got to wait for the vaccine, but we don't know if it's going to work or not, right?
You were traveling a lot.
I went to in January. I went to London. There's like 1,000 people there. I went to a conference with 1,000 people. I was shaking hands like crazy.
And then where else were you?
I went to Brazil in I think in February.
That's where that shit.
Man,
It's going off. Brazil.
I mean, who knows what's really going on? Because I have so many friends in Brazil, and like it's like at this point it seems like it's very like political, you know. I don't know what's going on. That's the truth, right? But like my friends in Brazil, like in the cities, like the bigger cities, you know, there's like Rio. I have a lot of friends in Belo Horizonte, which is their largest city, and the hospitals are empty there, you know. And the major cities is Sao Paulo, and the other parties there, so they're kind of. It seems like they're high, but I don't know. I don't know if I can believe it or not. And at this point, after these many months, the fact that we're questioning what's going on, I don't know. It makes me kind of like think twice. Like, what's going on, right? What's going on? You know, like in Georgia, like I saw that the governor is allowing people to train jiu-jitsu and train again, and so I don't know what the right thing, or I'm definitely being careful and trying to do my part. I was one of the first guys to close up my gym right before it was mandated, because I thought that was the right thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a tranny is the opposite of feeling transgender. A guy brown and come see me. You know what I'm saying? But,
I love this analogy.
What's what is the plan for jiu-jitsu?
Good question, right?
Well, here's what's going to happen, Alberto. If Alberto, being the businessman that he is, does four of us get together, we got to put together something. As you and I know, as in the comedy world, the egos of people won't let that happen. So Alberto has to worry about his children and his wife and his kids. I heard this rumor that this will work. So white belts come in. I saw GSP defeat George Sarah. I want to be a white belt. Okay, you come in, you start in the back room, and you have to bring a COVID test with your doctor. I mean, that's basically. You have to have a special guy that comes in at night, sprays that stuff. Now that's an extra cost out of your pocket into your pocket. But as far as the guys, you have such a great knit community family. They'll listen to you. Now, I'm going to say this to you and wink at the same time. I'm the health inspector. I'm walking in there right now, and I'm going, okay, first technical fitness. Just like that parking lot with circles. Yeah, but I got 32 students in the circle. You can either have 15 in this class, you can go fuck yourself. So add a second class, okay? Then they're going to go into the jiu-jitsu room, and they're going to go, you and I both know that. Social distancing, be trying to get you to fucking Ezekiel is too big. I'm breathing, I'm sniffing, I'm fucking farting. That's the whole thing. How can we settle this well? Again, all my students have to get COVID. You gotta hire a Chinese guy, not a white guy, not an Armenian guy, not a Chinese guy. Check the temperature.
Yeah, we got a temperature check.
Because these motherfuckers, and you and I both know that you're rolling with somebody. Awesome, they tap for something, they adjust the belt, and they go, and you're like, why did you come here? Spread some Sundays only. You have, so when that guy comes, you have to have the access mark of what area they're going to be in, a box tape of where they're going to stay in, and now, then you're going to take Marco, who's a purple belt, a mediocre blue belt, and a good brown belt, and put them together, and then alternate the white belts in. And only those guys at first are allowed to roll together for the first 6 months. If you have everybody going crazy at once, you're going to have a breakout, then they're going to shut you down, then you're going to be selling Brazilian artifacts over there. Little drums for capoeira and shit like that. You want to do that? Sell Brazilian stamps. So, like every day that has gyms has been a little off. I get not getting a paycheck for 4 months and paying rent and going, wow, this is costing me.
but I also get opening up, get 50% rather than 100%.
It's not even about the money, right? It's not even about the business. It's like something that's your life, right? It's like it's something that who you are. Like,
Professor, I would never focus money and smoke in front of you. You're already got the COVID. Who gives a fuck at this point? I could smoke fucking 8 cigarettes at this point. Who gives a fuck? I'm saying this will be good for your lungs.
Well, do you think that jiu-jitsu is maybe a little bit more prepared? Because like I don't go obviously, but I got a notice from like 24 Hour Fitness how they were going to do it. Like you have to sign up for certain blocks.
Yeah, so
they're going to clean
that's
everything.
it. You know, like we're gearing up. You know, we're gearing up. We're gonna have everything in place.
But you guys already clean. Like my point was like you guys already have.
Vertical crane cleans that mat. The problem is now you're gonna have to clean it
more.
Put people's those tubs around so before people step on it.
Exactly. We already got those in place. You know, we already got those in place. Yeah, for sure.
Jiu-jitsu's gonna really, kickboxing, boxing is you and I together throwing punches at each other with masks on. But I walk into a gym, the door ain't open. I walk out. The door's gotta be open. You know, I'm getting letters from all these airlines lately.
My dad was like, how do I get on Twitter Spaces? He was like, apparently there's like things happening that I have to like come to. I was like, yo, this is great for us. Like, this built our home here. Like, this is very, very cool. Twitter Spaces. So it's like, you know, that was the big bet. That was like a year ago. So it was like, you know, at least I did. I was like, you know, stop my full-time job and made this my full-time job. I was just like, let's just focus on this because I feel like this is gonna fucking blow up. It's gonna be bigger than mine. Like, Twitter Spaces is gonna be way bigger than mine. And I quit my job for mine too. And I was like focused only on that. And I was crazy. I was like, no, this is gonna be it. You know, and then it was like we had to put so much time. Everybody was blowing up, and we had all this attention. I was like, how the fuck are we gonna get paid for this? Because we've been doing it for a year, you know. And that's when like the brands started reaching out. We started doing the first commercials and stuff. But like it was very clear that the commercials were never entertaining. Like we were making them entertaining because we hated commercials. So like it was a different thing, and then it kind of got out of control. You know, like the brand influencer thing just got out of control. Now there's Web3 influencers who are getting like dropped a shit ton of animations. Kids are like 50s. Disclosing it and dumping on people, you know what I mean? So I guess staying in social media space and really guiding that.
Fuck down.
So now you have that culture, and then that culture, it's like writing that from, you know, kind of like truly influencers, and it's big, because you know what, they're making for something, keep for attention, say anything you want, get it down, but you get it, you know, and then you prove yourself. So all you do is take it down, and take advantage of the camera. Steal money, and then make it fucking terrible, and then you realize that everyone's terrible, it's fucking scary, right? And so those type of people like you guys gotta be like you're not speaking rock star, but you're not speaking rock, you gotta cut that because it's all just you know, like when you have something to say, just put in your mic, you're not speaking right. It was like the only girls I had phones. saw Cristiano's TikTok. It's fucking amazing. Cristiano, I did not know that you were doing fine. It's so sick. Yeah, those are fucking funny. The funny thing is, dude, like, I got like 8,000 on TikTok, and I didn't never think of TikTok. I just put it on my friends, and I would upload them like 10 or 15 different times, and they get glanced to me different numbers. Like, I realized, so that thing is 10,000, so that's like 2.9 million. The same exact one, like, spot exact content caption and everything, bro. So I was literally testing it, and the algorithm is fake. The likes they give you and everything is just fake. It's like it's based on scientific. So I found a way. So what I have to do is don't open TikTok for a few days. Close TikTok for a few days. Don't merge it. Like give you all this engagement to get you back into the platforms that they can quitting. And so I would do that every 3 days. Like and you have to have discipline. You have to be something different. And so this is how I did it. You just like literally say, no, I'm quitting. You tell it you can get like I'm quitting TikTok every week. And TikTok will fucking hours at you. Like they can print likes or not. And they just give it to you. Just imagine if you're showing up. I wish you could have told me this before I spent the last time. Yeah, I was like, it's gonna freak out. No, it's definitely better than Instagram. TikTok is, I made $100, now with 70,000 views. Like, I got some on no facial breaking Species